Good morning, everyone. I'm Andrew Wulfeck here with your travel forecast. Right now we have 3 travel hotspots. The good news is that these thunderstorms continue to move off to the north and to the east, away from Orlando. As much as 2 feet of snow fell in the nation's capital, while as much as 3 feet fell in parts of Vermont. Which happens to be in the upper Midwest. That's where some strong thunderstorms have moved through Milwaukee and Green Bay, like they've already done this morning over in Tampa Bay. That's where our friends towards Orlando Lakes and Newport Richey. A hard freeze warning has been issued. I'll have more on that hard freeze warning, plus the extended cold outbreak. In Winter Park, you folks saw about an inch of rain over the past several hours, so you guys need some relief. Now, folks, no rainfall. Lake beds and ponds in this area are at record low levels later on this afternoon. Stay with us. Your full forecast is coming up next. Good evening, everyone. I'm Andrew Wulfeck. Well, we do have some strong thunderstorms out there lined up along the I-4 corridor from Daytona Beach down to about the Siesta Key area. All these lightning strikes you see, well, they're right over our area and points to the east. We'll zoom on in the I-4 corridor so you can get a better look at exactly what is happening out there along 428 as well as 508. Those are the areas that are experiencing some strong thunderstorms. Now, those of you in Winter Park have already seen your heaviest weather. Your thunderstorms have since moved off to the north and to the east and continue to affect locations around Osceola. Now, locations along I-4 and 95 will still have to deal with this strong thunderstorm, but luckily it's decreasing in both size and intensity. These thunderstorms have cooled us down somewhat this evening. We're in the 80s and along most locations, 81 degrees in Orlando, and that is a humid 81 degrees. It's 83 over in Tampa, and it's 81 back home in Lake Buena Vista. Now, as for this cold front, it's not really cooling temperatures down that much across the peninsula of Florida or any location along the southeast. Look at high temperatures tomorrow, 96 degrees in Houston, still sweltering over there, and still pretty warm back home, a little bit above average. Now, those locations that will cool down happen to be over the Carolinas. That's where some strong thunderstorms and even tornadic thunderstorms exist, and there's even a tornado watch box in effect for South Carolina and portions of North Carolina. The good news for them is that this storm system continues to progress out over the Atlantic waters. Now, as for our marine forecast tomorrow, it looks like inland bays and waterways will be at a light chop, but you will have to dodge a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Looks like that chance of rain will be about 40%, with a high temperature near 91 degrees. Now, as we head towards the next couple of days, it looks like we're stuck in the same summertime pattern with high temperatures in the lower 90s with about a 40% chance of rain. Looks like that rain will gradually increase as high temperatures decrease as we head towards early next week. So make sure to bring your umbrella with you, whether you're at school or going to work. I'm Andrew Wulfeck. Let's go back to you.
He joins us with this breaking weather story. What's going on? Thanks, Don.
A nor'easter continues to dump heavy snow throughout the northeast at this hour. As much as 2 feet of snow fell in the nation's capital, while as much as 3 feet fell in parts of Vermont. Well, the storm is causing all kinds of problems, including power outages. Here's positive proof that life continues even during severe weather. Thanks to some helpful police officers, the rough weather didn't stop a baby from making a surprise delivery. A Boston couple was trying to make it to the hospital during the snowstorm, and they were only a mile away when the storm brought traffic to a halt. The couple luckily found an officer. Officers did everything they could to clear hundreds of cars out of the way during the winter weather.
Woman in labor. They kind of figured it out when they seen 3 officers running behind them, trying to, what's going on.
Some vehicles we actually had to physically push. They were stuck in the snow. Pushed them out of the way.
They all led the way. They were taking turns. Some were getting out of the car, clearing traffic, coming back in, driving down the block, then they get out again and clear traffic.
Thank goodness she found the police. The new mom says she is grateful for all the help that the officers gave them. For those of you that will be traveling this weekend, I'll have a detailed look at those snowfall totals coming up later in my forecast. Let's go back to you, Don.
Thanks for that weather update. We have other news tonight.
Volunteers, emergency crews, and members of the National Guard converged on one area neighborhood today for cleanup. Last week's killer tornado destroyed many neighborhoods, so we went along to see just how residents were getting their lives back to normal. It's not a fast process.
It's going to be a slow go because right now, there's a lot. You can see the mess.
Volunteers like Vernon Edwards, a subcontractor, has been removing debris since early morning.
All we do is do it for the metal. It helps them, and they don't have to pay nobody to do it.
Edwards says he has cleaned up after other storms, but says this one was real bad.
Well, this right here is more devastation than that was. I mean, there was trees down, there was a few tornadoes that went through in all these areas, but this is the most devastation I ever seen.
I thought I was probably in Iraq. This is a war zone. That's what it is. It's just a war zone.
Resident Katie Brenson's home survived the storm, but now she's spending $8,000 to remove trees.
It's like a hedge, doesn't it? Hedgerow, I guess.
If this storm went 70 miles across at 300 yards wide and it covered 4 counties, it's going to take, it's devastating. It's that catastrophic.
I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. I just don't know how I will deal with this. I mean, I'm 80 years old, and this is more than I just can't face it all right now.
As you can see, the cleanup is still continuing for many neighborhoods. Many people have sent us pictures of the tornado damage over the past week, and we will be posting all of them at our website. Back to you.